Ugh, ads are such poop. Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more for just $1 a month. Click the link in our show notes to learn how. And hey, we're on Patreon too. Your support helps cover the cost of running a podcast. For $2 a month, you can get early access to all our episodes ad-free, plus bonus episodes exclusive to Patreon subscribers only. Visit patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse to sign up now.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
I'm Laura Marie Shainhalls.
And I'm Carrie O'Donnell.
And together, we are the hosts of Sexy Unique Podcast, a podcast for geniuses about reality TV, pop culture, and every once in a while, a tangent about 9/11.
I mean, it really affected all of us.
On Sexy Unique Podcast, we insist on discussing the creme de la creme of reality television.
From the current season of Vanderpump Rules to tried and true classics like early seasons of Real Housewives of New Jersey, to underrated gems like VH1's Rock of Love, and even Gallery Girls, we're talking about all of it.
So what are you waiting for? Listen to Sexy Unique Podcast now on iTunes, Spotify, and wherever podcasts matter.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know what we're doing now?
Well, we're doing a Patreon, but it's late.
It is late for the Patreon.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was tired.
I know you were.
I fell asleep. I was
You
like,
did.
fuck this shit, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, sorry.
So, sorry everybody.
Husband needed his nappy time.
I did. So, what are we doing our Patreon over?
Okay, so we recently saw the movie, what's it called? Knock at the Cabin.
Yes, and we both wanted to see this very much because we had both read the book.
Which is called The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay.
Right, which is one of your favorite authors.
Because he wrote A Head Full of Ghosts, which is like my top 5 favorite books.
Oh, I know.
Ever.
I know.
It's so good.
I've only heard that 1,000,000 times.
You enjoyed it when I made you read it.
Did I read that?
Yes.
Which one was that? I don't think I ever read that one.
Yes, you did. A Head Full of Ghosts. It was the one with, okay, we'll get into this discussion in a minute. But anyway, you did, I promise.
Okay, all right.
And they mentioned towards the end of the movie that the people that were the invaders represented the 4 men of the apocalypse, the
Got
four
it.
horsemen of the apocalypse,
Right.
which I did not get from the book, and I did not get in the movie until they said it, and it just enthralled and entranced me.
Right.
And I wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit.
Okay. Well, let's, hopefully you guys read this book. There's going to be some spoilers, I believe.
Yeah, we will repeat this, but yes, if this is one that you have not read the book or seen the movie, you will want to skip this.
Yeah,
for
bow
now.
out.
Yeah,
So.
and no harm, no foul, no hurt feelings.
Right.
Super spoilers ahead, you guys.
All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and get on into this.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Okay, so I was really excited about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yes, you were.
I was so excited about it.
You definitely were.
And I don't know a lot about those guys because we haven't got there yet. Those guys appear in the book of Revelation.
Right. Yeah. Most of our knowledge of the 4 horsemen is mostly
From Good Omens.
or various
Right.
cultural references.
Right, exactly.
So.
But in most recent times, it would be from Good Omens.
Right.
So another great book and limited series that you should see. Although it's
Definitely.
season 2, it got approved for season 2 and they're making it. So
Very excited.
yeah, you guys should totally read the book and see the show.
Yeah, if you haven't, it's well worth it.
Yeah, Good Omens, good stuff. Where were they going? Oh yeah.
Four Horsemen.
4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Yeah.
So I thought I would tell you a little bit about them.
Okay.
Those 4 Horsemen guys.
Sure.
Do you mind?
I don't mind.
Okay. So I guess this guy John has some kind of revelation, and that's why it's called the Book of Revelation.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's, the New Testament is like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, those guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's one of those Johns or if it's a different John.
Got it.
I'm not there yet, so
Okay.
Spoilers, I guess, whatever.
Right.
But he has this guy John who may or may not be a Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Sure.
He has a revelation, and there's these seals. Oh, that gets into another great movie. Have you ever seen The Seventh Sign?
Yeah. 7, you mean?
No.
Oh.
No.
No, then I don't know.
The
what you're
movie
talking about.
7 is great, and Signs is great, but those are not the movies I'm talking about.
I've never seen
Okay.
7 Signs that I'm aware of.
Okay, The Seventh Sign had Demi Moore in it, and she's pregnant, and this guy comes and he's delivering the 7 seals of heaven that were foretold in the Revelation, the book of Revelation.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And as he breaks each seal, the next part of the apocalypse happens.
Got it.
So that's another really great movie, although it was not received very well. But it's a great story about this whole thing happening in modern times.
Okay.
Although it was like the 80s or 90s, so modern is questionable, but still,
Sure.
I really like that movie, even though it didn't do well.
Got it.
Just trying to lower expectations and be honest.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the Horsemans. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, the first horseman rides a white horse and carries a bow as a figure of conquest, war, pestilence, or death.
Okay.
He's most often referred to as pestilence.
Okay.
He's also given a crown, which may represent the Antichrist or false prophets in general.
Okay.
Okay. Now, in Good Omens, it wasn't pestilence, it was pollution in the place of pestilence, who was retired as a horseman upon the discovery of penicillin, which I find hilarious. But in the movie of Knock at the Cabin, that would be represented by Leonard, who was wearing a white shirt, and he's a coach, and that represents guidance, and that would like go against conquest, like leadership.
Because they were representing the opposite of the 4
Yes.
horsemen, essentially.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly. So the second horseman carries a sword and rides a red horse as the creator of civil war, mass slaughter, spilled blood, conflict, and strife. And oh no, what happened?
Well, this is a special Patreon episode, actually, which
So-
means that they need to go to Patreon and subscribe as a patron in order to listen to it.
Okay, well, I guess that we are going to go do that now.
Yeah, just head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse, become a member for as low as $2 a month, and you'll have access to all these special things and goodies too. So, go do that.
So this was just a teaser.
Yeah, teaser.
Okay, just
Bye.
checking.
Okay,
Bye.
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 Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
I'm Lara Marie Shanehalls,
And I'm Carrie O'Donnell.
and together we are the hosts of Sexy Unique Podcast, a podcast for geniuses about reality TV, pop culture, and every once in a while a tangent about 9/11.
I mean, it really affected all of us.
On Sexy Unique Podcast, we insist on discussing the creme de la creme of reality television.
From the current season of Vanderpump Rules to tried and true classics like early seasons of Real Housewives of New Jersey, to underrated gems like VH1's Rock of Love, and even Gallery Girls, we're talking about all of it.
So what are you waiting for? Listen to Sexy Unique Podcast now on iTunes, Spotify, and wherever podcasts matter.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.